G'day, Tragic here, and welcome back to Eldritch Horror. So, just before we start, there is one thing we need to get out of the way. Basically, I got some bad advice from one of you. I'm not going to name names, but someone told me incorrect information, and I did a correction in the last video, which is actually wrong. It's my fault, I should have checked, but basically, there was an event. Here it is. There was this event which basically said that everyone had to roll a die and possibly they would get a condition effect. And I did that, everyone got condition effects, and then I was told, why didn't I use my re-roll abilities? But the thing is, you can only use re-roll abilities on skill tests, not on these kind of rolls. So that makes one change. These are the three people that got the condition effect. Now, what happened is I spent a focus token and a focus token, but they ended up keeping their condition effect. So it wasn't a problem. This guy got a curse, which we then removed by giving him a blessing. This girl spent 2 focus tokens and got rid of her effect, which means she still has the condition effect, which in this case was a corruption. So let's see what this says on the back. You may gain a dark pact condition to discard all of your Eldritch tokens. You cannot stop screaming. Resolve each effect that applies based on the number of Eldritch tokens you have. +1, gain 1 Manda's condition for each Eldritch token you have. 3+, resolve the... Okay, so if we have 3+, we have to resolve the common effect for each madness condition. That is hardcore. So I'm just gonna take the madness condition. Yes, Puss, you're a cat. So injury, dark pact, curse, dark pact, curse, deal, blight, what's that? That's a bane. Talents, terror, here we are, madness condition, bam. When you perform a rest action, you cannot recover sanity. Roll 1 dice. On a 4, 5, or 6, discard this card. Test mind. If you fail, flip this card. Oh dear. It's not actually too bad. We have a 50-50 chance of getting rid of it. Okay, so that's that, and I'm pretty sure that's the only thing. So let's get started. Right, so remember, now we're almost finished this game. We've got a very easy final mystery. Basically, what it says is that we just need to solve clues, and then we put the clues directly on the mystery until we have 6. Not difficult at all, especially because there's like a bazillion clues here. So we're going to start with this guy here. So he's just going to go 1 to the Amazon for his first move. And he's on a city space to begin with. What else have we got here? Okay, so first thing he's going to do is a skill test, and then he's going to move. So he's moving up here, and he's going to do a asset acquire action down here. Okay, so his acquire is 4, and he does have some stuff to help him here, I think. Well, he is blessed. What else have we got? Okay, so he's just going to roll. He's got 4 plus blessed. Okie dokie. Let's get all these out of here. It's from my latest What's in the Box. I bought some steel dice. Now, if you're wondering about the What's in the Boxes, I actually stagger them. I set them to release once a month on the 11th, just so there's always some content coming out. Sometimes I can't wait to show you guys though. So we have, what was it, 4 dice, wasn't it? 3, 4. Yeah, blammo. We get 1, 2 results. I'm going to take a debt condition. Yeah, there's a debt condition. So I'm going to take this debt condition to get 2 extra successes. So we have 2 extra successes, bam and a blam. So that's 4 points. 1, 2, 3. And we have delivery service we want to keep. And we're going to discard the 4th. I don't want to buy that yet. No, I don't want to buy that. So that's that. Boom. Silver Twilight Host. Service. When you gain this card, immediately recover 3 health and 3 sanity and gain 1 boon condition. just bring out the next card. Elder Signs, wow. So he's already got full sanity, and now he gets 3 health. So that takes him to 6. And he gains a boon condition. Okay, so a couple of things happen. One, we get a boon, which means we can discard our corruption. If you would gain a boon condition, discard this card. Oh, instead. Yes, okay, so we're still going to do that, but we don't get to keep this. That's really annoying. Oh well, whatever. That was a very good boon. But we get rid of the corruption, which is a good thing, apparently. Apparently that's something that's good. Okay, next, he just moves. And for his second one, he just moved into here, where this clue is. Now it is this bloke's go. He is in Africa. Oh, he screwed up the turn order again. Oh. What's up, puss? I know, it's terrible. Okay, I'm just going to cheat and say we're going to start with this guy. So we're starting with him, so it goes him, him, and then him. Because I screwed up the turn order. Doesn't matter. Let's go. But the first thing he's going to do is bless him with Blessing of Isis. He has Blessing of Isis here, which basically just says, you know, roll the die. It's a test law -1. His law is 3, 4. He has the professor that gives him automatic success, and that be that. So he gets 3 dice blessed, plus he has an automatic success. Yeah, blammo. He gets 1, 2 successes, plus he gets a 3rd success. Guys, I just realized I didn't have the camera recording for the dice rolling. I'm not going to start the turn again. Trust me. Anyway, so we rolled 2 plus a success. Oh, gee. With this particular card, on a 2+, nothing happens. We just have no ill effects. But we do put a blessing on the Aussie bloke. It's in here somewhere. I actually know what the image looks like for the blessing, so it's a lot easier to find. If I can find it, though. This is the worst part about this game. Finding all these stupid cards instead of just drawing them. Okay, next. There we are, blessed. Boom. So he is now blessed. And she's on a clue. Okay, so he's going to go 1 and then spend a train. He doesn't have a train ticket. That's bad. I guess he's just going to go here. That's a bit of a waste of a move. Anyway, that's his turn. We've already done this guy's turn. Okay, this guy here is going to move here. And then he's going to use his boat ticket to move here where there's a clue. And he's on a city space. He's going to, for his next turn, oh, he's already got 1. So I guess he's going to take another focus token, and he spent the boat ticket. Actually, he's going to take the boat ticket back. So he moved, spent the boat ticket, and then in the city he got another boat ticket. Okay, now we have this bird. What she got? Now she has a corruption that does have a thing on it. She's also got madness. When you perform a rest action, you cannot recover sanity, roll 1 die. Okay, so first thing she's going to do is take a rest action. So that goes to 4. And we're going to roll this. We need 1 die. Camera's on this time? Yes. Gee, what a screw up. 4. That's what we want, right? On a 4, 5, or 6, discard this card. So get rid of the madness. Nice. And for her next action, she's got all her tokens. She's got both of these. She's on the space she wants to be on. So the only thing for her to do is an influence test. So let's roll 2 influence. She has nothing that helps influence. Actually, what's her spells? Mr. Relier, Binding, Altar of Fate. You may trade conditions, focus, improvement tokens, and impairment tokens as part of a trade action. Okay. Oh, wait. We're not going to use that because we had the condition. Right. Okay, so that's a fresh fruit. It allows us to gain an extra sanity and an extra health. But because we can't gain sanity, there's no point. So we're going to do an influence test, which is 2, and just see if we can pick up a 2 cost item. Bam, we get 1. We're going to grab this, yonk. Appeal to the council. When you gain this card, you may immediately spend 2 clues to retreat the doom counter by 1. Look, the doom counter is all the way up here. It's so trivial. Who cares? I'm not going to do it. Just discard that and keep my clues. Now it's this bloke. He's going to stay in here. There's no clue there. So he's going to go... he's going to go 1 down to here. Actually, you know what? I actually am going to do that, to be honest. I just remembered. So she's going to spend her 2 clues and put that down 1. Bam. Bam. And the reason we're going to do that is because there's a comet that's going to give us a doom token, and we may get a doom token from this zombie. So yeah, so he moved down here. He is now on the, whatever it's called, the city space with a clue. And he's also going to do a trade action. He's got 3 trade plus, okay, so that's it. So he is blessed with 3 and he's doing the, action to get stuff. We want to get 2 successes here. Yeah, blammo. We get 1, 2, both on 4s. We use that to get, delivery service only requires 1. Whatever, we're going to get that. When you gain this card, immediately give any number of item possessions to another investigator on any space. Hang on, let me just check the one I want to give as an item. Psychologist is an ally, so that doesn't work. I wanted to send that ally, the psychologist, to the shaman who's getting all the madness conditions. Okay, so I'm going to spend the 2 and get Elder Sign. You may re-roll 1 dice when resolving a mind test during a combat encounter. Reduce the horror of monsters you encounter by 1 to a minimum of 1. Okay, I can't believe I forgot to have the dice turned on. That's so annoying. Oh, I forgot to draw another card. Rifle +5, wow. So now it is the encounter phase. This guy is on a city space, but he's also got this thing. Let me just see what this does. Okay, so there's this card here, there's this little ability at the back. We can fight him, or we can do the ground. Let me just check my fighting things. We get access to all his items. So we are blessed. His items are absolutely nothing of interest. What have we got here? We've got a Holy Spear, which is very good, and we've got a good ally. That's basically it. This is just his personal story cards. Our strength is only 2 though, and we need to do a strength test. We are blessed. We do have a focus token. So why not do this? Okay, let's do it. After a long crime spree, Skids has agreed to surrender himself to you. As a show of good faith, he gives you everything he has. Gain all his possessions. When you see him, you can tell the Skids you once knew is gone and that this was a trap. He attacks, hoping to take all your valuables. Do a strength test. Okay, so we gain his possessions. We get the Holy Spear and we get the Ancient Wake, whatever it's called. But they don't help us because they're for combat chests. We just get to roll 2 strength blessed. Looking for 1 success. We get a 4, nice. Being blessed is awesome. So we pass that. The next bit says, if you pass, you overpower him and find the treasure Skids is stolen. Improve influence and gain 1 relic unique asset. Well, that was worth it. So I gain I improve that, but I also gain a relic, which is awesome. Key to Corsica. Once per round, you may spend 1 sanity to reroll any number of dice when resolving a test. Wow. And that, my friends, is the end of Skids. Okay, next is this guy. He is doing the clue, obviously. He is in a wilderness space too. You chart the sites that the Order of the Rising Stars has visited. Do a lore -1. Okay, this isn't good. He's got 2 lore. He is blessed. He does have 2 focus. We have visions. You may reroll 1 die when doing a lore test. So that's it. So we have 1 dice. We have 1 free reroll, and we're blessed. Yablamo, miss. We have a free reroll. Oh, get it on a 6. Beautiful. If you pass, you believe that by linking them together, you have discovered the next location. Gain this clue and retreat the doom by 1. Okay, so the doom goes back again. More importantly, we get this clue, yoink. But due to the actual mystery, we place it directly on the mystery. Yeah, blam. So that's 1 of 6 done. Okay, so we now have this guy, then we have her. They're both on clues. Okay, so this guy, what you got for us? Clue, baby. He's on a city space. You look at the affairs of the Order of the Rising Stars. Didn't we just meet them in the Amazon? If you pass a observation -1, his observation is 3. So that gives an observation of 2. What's this say? Nope. He is blessed. He does have tons of clues and he's got a focus. He has perspective. You may reroll 1 die when resolving an observation test. You may spend 1 clue to reroll up to 2 dice when resolving a test. I really should have given that to... Okay. Got so many weapons, this guy, because of that character that gives him weapons for free. Okay, so basically it is an observation -1. His observation is 3. He is blessed, so that's 2 dice. Plus he gets a free reroll. Ya blammo. That's a miss. He gets 1 free reroll. Bam! On a 4. Nice. So that is a pass. If you pass, you find they have been gathering text regarding the lost continent of Mu. Gain this clue. So he gains a clue. And again, we put it on here. 4 to go. Okay, she's also got a clue. Bam! She is also on a city space. You study the text you believe to be written in the lost language of Naganmaya. Do a observation test. Okay, so her observation is only 2, and she has nothing to help her with that, I don't believe. What's this? Composed. When resolving a test, if you do not roll any 1s, you may re-roll all your dice. 2, and she is not blessed. This is the hardest one so far. Okay, we got a 1. What was it? What did it say? If you do not roll any 1s. Boo. Okay, so we're going to spend, she's got 2 focus. 1. Oh, bam. There you go. So she spends that focus. If you pass, learn about the origin of mankind, gain 1 clue. So she also gains this clue, yoink. And you blam. 3 down. And finally, we have this guy here who is also on a city space. He is blessed. Let's see what he's got. Yonk. You study Plato's Cratatus, hoping to find something that would explain what interest the Order of the Rising Star, again, has in Atlantis. Do a lore test. Okay, so his lore is 2. He lost all his things. I don't think he's got anything that helps him either. What's arcane insight? Okay, no. Okay, so he has 2. It is just a lore, so that's 2 blessed dice. Better than a 50-50 chance. Bam, another 4. Man, being blessed was awesome. If you pass, you learn about the Atlanteans' impressive collection of magical artifacts. Gain this clue. Okay, yoink. And there we go, 4 clues. So we only need 2 more to solve this, and that is the end of the encounter phase. Time for the mythos phase. Okay, so what have we got here? First we have a turning of the omen track. The omen track is going yonk to the green, and we do have a green gate on the board. So this gate here has a green symbol, so that is a move of the track. We go to 10. Now we actually move the track back 2 times this turn, so it's a net gain of 1 still. Well, that's pretty easy. Next we have the dreaded comets. Okay, so the comets, we've got this little list of stuff we're going to get through, and you know, we start at the top, which is monsters on the game board. Now, again, there are 2 monsters on the game board that have symbols. For starters, we have the zombie horde, and that basically says that we advance the doom track by 1. So I'm going to advance the Doom track by 1. But also, down here we have another zombie. Now the back of this one says, spawn the zombie epic monster on the space. If you do, discard this monster. The thing is, the epic monster is already on the space, so I don't discard the monster. There's only one because it's epic. They're all unique. Now I don't know what to do. Like, I'm pretty sure, I think nothing happens, but I just haven't been able to find any clarification. I really should look that up and make more effort on that. Last time this happened, I did something, I just made up some kind of cost, but I can't remember what it was. I have to find out if there's got to be something that happens besides nothing if there's already an epic monster on the table, right? You'd think so. I'm just going to drop the Doomer token a second time. Seems fair. Okay, next we have the Ancient One sheet. Now our Ancient One sheet does actually not have a comet effect. It does, but only for the cultists, which are none on the board because I've been very good at killing them. So that's the end of that. There is no Mythos cards in play, and now we do the investigators, starting with the first player. So this guy here is our first player. What have we got? We've got 1 plus the blessing. Yep, that's it. All right, so let's do Astral first. It says test law and flip this card. So his law is 4 blessed, and I don't think he gets anything. We have a new card here. It's this one. This is the one we got from Skids. No, doesn't matter. Okay, so we are 4 blessed. Okay, this time I remember to turn on the actual camera. 4 blessed, we need 1 success. We get 2 successes on a 4 and a 5. Wow, being blessed is pretty awesome. Okay, Astral Travel 2+. You fold space and time easily, allowing others to traverse the universe. Another investigator on your choice on any space may move to your space. Now, normally this is a really cool effect, but the thing is, he's down here, and there's no clues anywhere near him, so we actually don't want to do this, and it is a may effect, right? Another investigator on your choice may move to your space, so we're not going to do that. And next we have just the blessing. So on a blessing, we roll a 1 or a 2 and then discard the card. Anything but a 1 and a 2. We have been so lucky with our blessings. 3, we haven't missed a single one the whole game. So we've basically been blessed the whole game. Blessing of Isis is a redonkulously powerful card. That's my conclusion from playing this game. Blessing of Isis allowed me to bless other players and basically meant I could bless as many players as I wanted. Super strong. Okay, so this guy, he has a blessing and he has a debt condition. Some men have come to collect your debt. Flip this card. A sorcerer holds you down and carves a symbol into your forehead. Time to pay what you owe, he says. You attempt to dispel the darkness that fills your thoughts. Do a lore test. Okay, so his lore is a lowly 2. Oh, the kookaburras are all going at it outside. We have visions, which says you may re-roll 1 die when doing a lore test. So we have 1 re-roll. So basically we have a very good chance of doing this because we've got 2 blessed and we have 1 re-roll, and it's a 50-50 chance. So out of 3 dice, we should definitely get 1 success. Bam, and we get 1 on the first roll. Nice. If you fail, there's no positive effect. We just don't get the amnesia, but we discard the card. I should take debts more often. They're pretty benign, aren't they? And now I've got to roll for the actual blessing. Anything but a 1 or a 2. A 1, we lose the blessing. He lost the blessing once before. Boom. Okay, so we have this guy. Now he has nothing, or he's got a blessing and he's got constants, which gives him a free weapon. So let's give him a free weapon. Winchester Rifle. Once per round, you may gain +4 combat. That's very good. Put it with all his other weapons. And now we roll for the blessing. You know, I was boasting about how good my blessing rolls are. Watch me roll and lose every one of them. Yes, 4. Nice. Okay. Now we have this girl. She has a lot of problems going on. For starters, she has Altar of Fate. She's got the Messenger. and she's got corruption. So let's do Alter of Fate first. This is a law test. Her law is 4. She gets +1 law from the grimoire, so she's 5. She has a talent, that means it lets her a re-roll if there's no 1s, and that's it. So she's 3, 4, 5 dice plus a re-roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 dice plus a re-roll. We get 1. So I'm going to re-roll 1. It's a miss. Okay, so that says 1. Altering destiny takes its toll on your mind. Lose 1 sanity. Yep. So it goes down to 2. That's not good. Okay, let's do the corruption next. Okay, the corruption says we get another gain 1 Eldritch token and flip this card. So he's already got 1. So he now has 2 Eldritch tokens. 1 plus, gain 1 madness card. Okay, so he gains another madness. Okay, so we need another madness. Yeah, amnesia. She gets amnesia. When you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die, discard this card on a 5 or 6, and test mine on a comet. So she gets another madness condition. And now we have the messenger, which says, roll a die on a 1, flip the card. So, anything but a 1, please. Oh, it's a 1. Ooh, the messenger. The debt has come true. There is a crash of thunder, and you are unable to move or even feel the breeze. The world around you grows dim as the messenger casually circles you. Pain, like a hot knife, begins at the base of your spine and moves upward. He watches you with amusement for a moment before all grows still and silent. Then, with inhuman speed, he launches towards you, shredding his human form and swallowing you whole. You are devoured. Okay, so that is the end of her. She is devoured. Now, devouring, I think, is different from just losing health or sanity. Yeah, so she is actually devoured. That means she loses all her possessions. They don't go back to the, they can't be claimed by the investigators. And she is now completely dead. And we increased the doom track by 1. So we went back 2 and we went forward 3. Well, I've been saying from the beginning that she wasn't long for this world. This guy has none, but he does have blessed. So let's roll the blessing. Anything but a 1, please. We get a 4. That's excellent. And that is the end of the comet phase. Okay, so now we have a gate spawn. Now we spawn 2 gates because we've got so many players. Now, even though I've lost 2 players, I play permadeath, which is like a custom rule that I've played since, Arkham days. So even though my player count goes down, I still play the game as if I was at full strength. So even though we have 2 investigators dead, we still draw as if we are playing with 6. Okay, so we have Hyperborea. I think that's in Tokyo. Okay, so we have 1 in Tokyo. Hyperborea is a expansion. What's this? London and London. We also get 1 monster in each. A Maigao and a Lang Spider. Ooh. So the Maigao goes to Tokyo and the Lang Spider goes to London. Okay, that's the end of that. Mysterious benefactor. I'm not at liberty to disclose my client's identity, the lawyer says with a dialect you cannot place. Suffice to say, a line of credit has been established. For now, no obligations is attached to these funds. Event. The lead investigator gains a funding condition. Okay, funding condition. So, try and find that. Debt. That's a deal. Curse. That's a deal. Funding might be written in the top. A funding is probably a deal. Practice is a talent. Relentless. Okay, it's in here somewhere, I'm sure. Funding. Found one. Wow, that took forever. Funding deal. You may discard this card in place of gaining a debt condition or discard a debt condition. If you're on a city space, you may flip this card. Okay, so this guy is our first player. Boom, he gets the funding condition. Okay, well that is the end of this turn. Turn 11, I think it is, or turn 10. And we're doing pretty good. I'm pretty confident we're going to win this game. We've had 2 investigator deaths, which isn't very cool. I don't know what I think about Eldritch Horror not being able to revive characters. Like being devoured, you're dead, I get that. But in Arkham, if you go mad or you get hurt, you can go to the hospital or the insane asylum, or you can take madness condition cards or health condition injury cards. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Anyway, whatevs, man. The point is, basically, we've got 4 of these. We only need 2 clues to win this game this next turn, okay? So unless we advance the doom clock by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a single turn, we're pretty much won, because every one of our investigators is next to clues. So this guy can get to a clue, this guy can get to a clue, he can get to a clue, and this guy can get to a clue. So everyone can get to clues, and that's that. Okay, I will see you guys next time for what is probably going to be the last episode. See you later.